Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, October 21st, 2025, Aries. You're competing with someone today as if you fight for dominance in a situation. The unspoken battle has begun and the war won't end until you successfully claim your victorious position as the ruler of the mountain. Defend your territory if you have, and feel someone is stepping out. If you don't make it known that you're the boss, someone else surely will claim that spot. Taurus, don't hesitate to dive into whatever project or situation that suits your fancy today. Your ideal will make you victorious in whatever game that you choose. Happiness is almost inevitable. Don't be afraid to share your enthusiasm with others. Your confidence is incredibly inspiring others, so be lucky on your team and you will succeed. Gemini, don't blow things out of proportion today. You're apt to have the tendency to exaggerate everything to such a degree that you completely lose touch of the true reality of any situation. You could be painting a terrible scene in order to elicit pity from others. Be honest about the situation before you create more enemies than you intend to. Cancer, your emotions are dynamic and extreme today. They're up to control every action you take, whether you realize it or not. Be aware that it is best to realize it so you can control these vital feelings instead of being controlled by them. This doesn't mean that you're trying to ignore them by pretending that they do not exist. Leo, there's an inspirational quality about you today that you should make more public. Instead of shrinking like your imagination, you should expand your energy outward to the people around you. Your heart is caring and sensitive. It's time to earn some public recognition for its loyalty and loving nature. Stand up and take a bow for all the incredible things you have done for others. Virgo, in many respects, the energy of the day can't get much better for you. It's up to you to direct that energy into an action that will nourish your soul. There's a great deal of power and strength beyond your emotions. You should make sure that you carry good feelings with you into every situation from now on. Libra, consider cooking dinner for a large group tonight. Ask anyone to pitch in some money and you'll be surprised at the fantastic masterpiece you can create with just a small amount of effort on your part. Set the table with candles and add good music in the background. Even if it's a dinner party and it doesn't sound like much fun of the idea, take a leadership role in whatever events that come your way. Scorpio, once you take the first step today, the rest of the way will be a piece of cake. Once you know it, you would have completed the entire marathon with very little sweat on your brow. The one thing to watch out for is that you don't run over anyone in your dash to the finish line. Be careful of the runners beside you and treat them as friends and supporters instead of opponents. Sagittarius, you could feel a great deal of pressure from the people around you to join the festivities. Perhaps you're being forced to be the frenzy and activity. Don't feel like you don't have to be a part of the party if you don't want to. The worst thing for you to do is to pretend that you're interested in things that you aren't, so please don't fake it. Capricorn, you may have so much fun today that you forget to check out the happiness of other people around you. You should feel quite a group of strength because the energy of today. Realize that other people may have to be having a hard time helping up with your fantastic pace. Stop and take a break in order to allow the people to catch up. Aquarius, you may not be terribly impressed with the activity going on around you, but that doesn't mean you have to be miserable because of it. This isn't the time to sit back and let others take the lead. If you see something that you don't agree with, step up and make it known. Do what you can to change the course of events by letting your powerful voice be heard today. Pisces, there's a trajectory of truth to maintain today. If you try to go against the flow, you'll have a difficult time achieving your goals. You're much better off setting your sights on something downstream so that it can utilize the incredible force that already has a great deal of momentum behind it. There's no need to reinvent the wheel on a day like today. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, October 21st, 2025. Do have yourself a great and wonderful day.
Bonjour, Kweyol, tout monde. St. Lucia, this is a week. And of course, we are here and we're just reveling in all of the excitement surrounding that. Well, welcome to the morning show. You know this week is going to be rammed up and we're going to have a lot of little depiction of what is happening on the ground. But now, let's go on over to the news department. Let's see what we're working with.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. Senior security officials from across the Caribbean have gathered in St. Lucia this week for a high-level regional security system meeting aiming to strengthen regional cooperation, enhance intelligence sharing, and bolster the collective response to emerging security threats.
I call on the CARICOM countries to consider acceding to the RSS treaty and to do the same if we are to strengthen regional integration and cooperation in the fight against organized crime, money laundering, and asset recovery. We cannot take for granted that the CARICOM region must remain a zone of peace. It is my hope that the RSS will continue to grow from strength to strength because there is no substitute for unity and for the work of the agency.
Prime Minister Philip J.P. is calling on more CARICOM states to join the RSS and is emphasizing the need for fit-for-purpose leadership to safeguard the agency's future. We continue the broadcast with news that Prime Minister Philip J.P. is steering clear of political controversy, choosing not to disclose details of a private conversation with independent Castries Central candidate Stanley Felix, who has accused the Labour administration of betrayal.
All I can tell you is I will never dispute anything Mr. Felix says, never. If Mr. Felix and I have a personal conversation, he wants to disclose it, go ahead and disclose it. I will never disclose it, never. And never. I know Stanley for a long time. And I will never get involved in trying to create any row.
PSS intends to stay above the political fray and focus on its government's record as the next election approaches. The health minister is urging St. Lucians to look closely at the opposition's proposed health insurance plan, warning it could place a heavy financial burden on the economy. Moses Jabati says the government's universal health coverage program has already eased the lives of citizens and cautions against the policies that could strain public finances.
Our approach has been different. We came into government, we said we are going to begin the introduction of universal health coverage in a phased way. We said we are going to provide services to the people of St. Lucia while we work on the other aspects of universal health coverage, the financing in particular. It is a challenging proposition for all governments around the Caribbean, around the world, to find how do you finance healthcare in the country.
Mr. Jabatis reminds the opposition to consider the financial impact of their $75,000 policy proposal, urging thorough consultation with stakeholders. He shared statistics on household coverage and premiums, noting that the plan exempts persons earning below the minimum wage. After years of phased development and careful preparation, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Elderly Affairs has officially resumed eye surgeries at the state-of-the-art National Eye Clinic located within the Dr. Betty Wells Polyclinic. The clinic, operational since December of 2024, represents the continued collaboration between the governments of St. Lucia and Cuba, a partnership that has supported the island's health sector for over 25 years. Services had been disrupted during the COVID-19 pandemic when the former facility at Victoria Hospital was repurposed as the respiratory hospital.
Post-COVID-19 pandemic, the former Cuban Eye Clinic, as it was called, was re-established at the Victoria Hospital in December 2022 and surgeries resumed in January 2023. However, due to infrastructural and other challenges, the ministry conducted a thorough assessment of the facility, which resulted in the temporary suspension of surgical procedures in March 2023, while other eye care services continued. The ministry then put together a phased implementation of a comprehensive program to strengthen eye services in keeping with the overall agenda of health reform and strengthening.
Now fully upgraded and equipped with modern ophthalmic technology, including laser systems, surgical microscopes, and phaco-immersive. The clinic offers comprehensive eye care ranging from diabetic retinopathy screening to cataract and also pharyngeal surgeries. And that's the broadcast. Thank you so much for watching. On behalf of the entire news team, here's to a safe and enjoyable Tuesday. Join us at noon for the next news major, the Lunchtime Report. Good morning.
Thank you, guys. Let's take a break. We'll come back. my good old auntie, let me tell you, this lady has embraced me in St. Lucia, has made me feel so welcome. I don't even forget I'm not a Lucian because this lady has made me feel so good. Auntie, you out here and the hustle is on as usual. Junior Kweyol is coming and I just had to come by and see what's going on here. I see you cater for the fellas, them though. I see the fellas have their thing.
The ladies too.
The ladies, fellas, but most people catering for the ladies. So I say, I like the fact that I see you put the men in a little style. I trust auntie to do that. But nonetheless, guys, it's Junior Kweyol. And like we always do each and every year, we make the route through the Castries City to see what's happening, what's popping, where you can pick up your Creole outfits and your accessories and all of that. And of course, as usual, the Lucian, they don't disappoint at all. Auntie, you all did well. Born Junior Kweyol, if that's it, right?
Yeah.
Let's go with us. Daniel here is out on the hustle as usual. You know, it's Junior Kweyol time. We need to see what's going on. Daniel, I'm looking at your collection here and you seem to be catering very heavily for the young ones, which is really good. What's going on, man? How's the vibe been going so far?
The vibe has been going well for the most part. It could be a bit better, but beggars can be choosers.
I like that line, but you know, this is like, well, the week. Normally, that's how Lucians are.
Yeah.
They wait until the last week and then they go start to flood you. So you better make sure you have good breakfast and all of that because they're going to be flooding you out this week, eh?
I know that for sure.
Wonderful. What are some of the things that you're carrying here? I mean, the kids can come and get their stuff. You have suits. You got, yeah, tell me, man.
For the boys, we have suits and button-up shirts. We also have the, what's it called again? The hakashi.
Right.
Yeah, the hakashi.
Okay, right. That one. I like that.
We also have the polo shirts if they want something more modern.
Nice.
And then for the girls, we have the standard the dresses with the elastic at the waist, and we have the ones that you tie at the back with the zips. And for the big people, we have more, I guess, more sexy dresses like this.
I like it. Daniel said they're sexy. Interesting on that.
So for the older ones, we have these lovely little dresses for them to wear.
Daniel, the pants on top, they're looking dangerous.
Yeah, we have pants on top, the little wrap around the breast and all that extra whatnot. And then we have some African attire more towards the back. Let me grab one for you to see.
It's all right, we're going to catch it, man. We're going to catch it, don't talk. We'll catch it. Wow. So you see, variety galore down here. I like the fact that you spread it across everybody, you know. And let me tell you, you can't forget, you see these, come on, yeah, that is the one you have to uncover, man. You see that there? That there is vital. That's a vital piece here.
Leather goods for the women and the men.
Are these imported or they were made here?
Imported from Guyana.
From Guyana,
yeah.
Right.
So we have slippers for the men and women. And we also have belts if you're looking for leather belts.
Nice. So you have the complete outfit going on here. Yeah. So if you want to come, you come in. And Daniel located opposite the library.
Yes, miss.
Right. So you know what? If you see anything here that catch you, check Daniel over here. Daniel, big up your whole self.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes, we caught up with Ellen. Ellen is on the square, and you know, around that time, it is vital for us to make that route around the square, around the city of Castries, and see how the fashion is coming along, how all of the preparations for our major celebration for Creole Heritage Month, which is Junior Kweyol, is happening. The kids are going to be dressing up on Friday. So many things are happening. Now, we found imprinting, what's it? Imprinted design over here. And I was drawn here because this is innovative and we appreciate innovation. This right here is the print, of course, the Madras print, but it's in t-shirt dry fit form. Now tell me we are talking nice. Now you, madam, is responsible for all of that. Tell me about this.
So I wanted to be innovative this year.
Yes.
A lot of, as we know, the heat is on these days. Yes. And I really wanted to capture something better for the kids.
Yes.
And you know, they run all day, especially during Junior Kweyol. We do all the tiki-talk and all the fancy local things that we
games,
do.
Right.
The local games, yeah.
Right.
So I decided to start with this to see how it goes this year.
Right. So you incorporated the dry fit, which is more like a sports type material, yes, which is built to, you know, for the heat, for the weather, for the sweat. Yes. But you have been, how difficult or hard was it to be able to get those prints though?
It wasn't at all.
How did it happen?
Okay, I had somebody design the madras for me, and then I sent it to my supplier, and we did a few runs to see how it would come out, and then when it was perfected to my liking, then we went ahead.
Right. So far, I know it. I mean, people have come at the last moment, but so far, have persons been gravitating? Have they understood what you've done on their behalf? Have they been taking advantage?
Yes, they have.
I love it.
Yes. They
Well, I
have.
guess by next year, where we come on that table is BweelzFit only.
I don't think so.
But it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good innovative position to take, and I want to commend you because I have not seen it before. So I think it's safe to say that this is the first time we've seen BweelzFit in the Madras Sprint to accommodate for the Creole season. So congratulations on something innovative.
Thank you.
Thank you, and all the best. Bon Junior Kweyol.
Same to you.
Caught up with a young man. It's a Jamaican. He's a musician. He's been in the business for quite some time now. I mean, come on. He's no stranger to the industry. He's quite a prominent name as well. Recently, he's come over to St. Lucia to mingle and mix and, just connect with some of our musicians on the island. Herzon had him around, and of course, we got the opportunity to have a wonderful chat and with Herzon. Herzon is just a joy, man. Let's meet Herzon.
Here I am now, here I am, oh, 'cause I'm a man on a mission, oh, 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 I'm a man on a mission, yeah, oh, 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 here I am now, yeah, yeah, when the lion is asleep, the jungle mumbles, yeah. But when the lion is awake, yeah, all heads bow, the jungle numbers, yeah. We just ordinary people doing extraordinary things, yeah. Smallest stars rocks the biggest boat, yeah. So who said it can't, that it can't be done now? Here I am ready for the task at hand, ready with a clasp of hands, yeah. Here I am a man on a mission, yeah. Man on a mission, I'm a man on a mission. Oh, oh.
Man on a mission. Man, you can't stop the thing. We are right. Mission. Wow. Herzon Clarke is the name, guys. And what a blessing. Well, we want to know what the mission is. You're here in St. Lucia. What's the mission of you being here?
To promote reggae, promote my music here in St. Lucia. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
no, we wire back down because they might not understand what's going on here. We in the music world, we know. Herzon, been in the music for how long? Give us a little something to work with. And then, of course, we're going to go to the next part of it.
Many songs that you guys know probably. You know, long time in the industry, you know. You guys may be familiar with this song, you know. The Kenny this one to the one, you know the one. Now that the thing turn up, thing sign us. Now we have shut the road. What am I gonna do now? You know what I go on now. Yes, summer song. Ring palm finger, everything brighter. Well, know why you run the turf. What am I gonna do now? The way you will. Remember all of my wanna. Taxi driver, take me to my baby.
This is the gentleman that we're talking about. The catalog is far, it's wide, and he's on a mission right here in St. Lucia, and it's just an honor to catch up with him. Let's talk about, what the music industry has done for you to date. I mean, here you are now. What made you decide to come to St. Lucia to take that next step?
It was a special invitation from the Boys man. So. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you have different level of human beings, and different kind of great men, But this man is like, the first time I met him was like 10 years ago when I did a performance down in Hilton Hotel, in Jamaica, and he was there, part of a seminar. And then when I performed, I came off and he said, "Man, you like Sam Cooke, man," and all them things. I buried some man. And I didn't even know who he was. Yeah. And he never established himself. introduce himself, but more than just a normal person that liked my voice. Yeah. And I didn't find out until a year later. That's humility. That's greatness in the, without trying to impose or to let the world know, who I'm, it just it's within. Yeah. And so, when I've been traveling lately. I went to Africa twice. There touring 23, 24, and gone all over, and getting back my footing. And I was in Canada. I opened for UB40 in 24. Absolutely. And then I just did a 3 months tour in Canada. So I reached out to I'm a lady from here that used to follow me. From my release of the Man on a Mission album, which came out 3 years ago. Her name is Kina, and she said, Herzon, we love your music, and you have never been to St. Louis and all that stuff, and for years, And I said, yeah, and he said, you just need to come and do some work. And I said, I know a guy down there named Boo, and he said, and when he told me that, but when it just like the whole thing just light up, and then we connected, and Boo said, Herzon, look how long we are come on. You know what, yeah, man, he have always spoken, talk, he always given me, assurance, such a great musician, saying that Herzon, you have that thing that the world needs, so you come here, man, and listen, and whatever, and all that
whatever
stuff.
happens.
Yeah, man,
that's how Boo works, Once the energy light, and it goes from there. But I tell you what, whilst you're here, we appreciate the fact that you're on the island. We know some great things will going to come up for that. What's next on the agenda, though, apart from this? What do you have anything in the pipeline we should know about? Any project that you're working on right now? What are some of the things we can look forward to?
Well, I just released a single of the Man on a Mission album, another one, called Holding On. Grandpa's Chair, and it's getting a lot of play. It just released, when I go back to Jamaica, I'm going to do a Save the Children tour. I released a song called Save the Children, and it was taken up by the government. They loved it. It was also on the Man on a Mission album. A lot of people in Ghana also. It was there's a lady called Cynthia Raymond kind of use it to do some campaigning and orphanage stuff and all that stuff. So it's getting so I'll be back on that doing pushing the positive vibes. Of course, I'll be going on tour back again, next year. Yeah. And hopefully, while I'm here, we get to go on jazz and blues, because that's what the man says. And jazz and blues need to see you, man. So, you know what I mean. So, so we just, keep doing music and keep making, according to him, the hits, and we just, see where the Almighty take us and see where the music take us. So we just keep doing what we love. Like I was talking to him and he said, we're just doing what we love, And it grows naturally, and people appreciate it, and yeah.
Organic. You just let the chemistry do what it's got to do. Where can we find you? For the newbies, the youngcomers, if they would like to search and, follow the movement?
Yes, I'm on social media. There are so many ways to find you these days. When you type in Herzon Clarke, Hezron, or Hezron, I don't know. Yeah. Clarke. If you go on YouTube, Herzon Clarke. If you go on TikTok, is Herzon's Music. If you go on IG, it's I Am Herzon. If you go on Twitter, it's I Am Herzon. If you go on Facebook, it's Herzon Clarke. Just type in Herzon, and I'll pop up all over. Herzon Clarke, so the reggae artist and that, so yeah.
Manners and respect, man. We look forward to some great things happening at that connection. Big up to Boeingson. There you go, guys. Trust me, this week is going to be one heavy one, and I want to see you guys all out, Dawn and all of you. Listen, the vendors just went all out and make sure they do the thing. So you now do your part. They did theirs, you do yours. Up next, BweelzFit Lifestyle. It's got to be a lifestyle.
Hey, St. Lucia, what's up? If you realize, I've got an eye out for you guys. Today, following up with last week's episode, we did the core. Now we incorporate legs in the core. Here we still have lovely Tora. How you feeling? All right. So we're going to hit the legs. All right. Still with your elevated platform at home. Remember, if it was Monkey from Northwest, he was sitting down on his wife. These Lucian guys have a problem. Anyway, his wife was his elevated base, but now we have a tire. But if you have your bucket, your bath pan, whatever you're going to use, we're going to get it done. Remember, 6 minutes explosive. So what we're going to do now, we're going to stand over what we're going to use. So we're going to have a tire, your bucket, and we're going to suck in our core, and we're going to go down slowly and explode up. You ready? Let's go. Down and up. 1, 2. Ensure your stomach is in always. 3. Push back. 4. Don't let your knees pass your toes. 5. Chest out, core in. Come down slow. 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. And 12. Excellent. Now, this one especially, if you want to be explosive, you're playing basketball or any other sports, this next exercise is excellent for you. However, if you cannot do it, the alternate, you're going to squat down and you're going to come up on your toes, stretch out on the toes. That's the alternate for it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down, jump up, and control it down. So I'm going to do the jumping up, and you're going to do the toes. All right? Ready, St. Lucia? Let's go. Come down slow. Sit. Up. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Let's go. 10. 11. And 12. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The next time you jumping up, I doing calves because, whew, that burns. That burns. All right. St. Lucia, I don't know about y'all. I'm not that fit, but I fit. But you see how y'all that not fit, your foot, I know that hurting y'all if you're trying it. Anyway, the passenger fit is foot. I don't care. The next exercise, we're going to do a pulse. We're going to squat down low, and we're going to actually sit down on our thigh area. All right? Our glutes. We're going to burn the glutes and the thighs. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Down low and pulse. 1. Take your time. 2, 3. Back flat, chest out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And up. Woo! Woo! What is it? You're not? You're not feeling it? Where you have been training? At which gym you have been training? This one. Exactly. I don't really feel it, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right. You see, she's a seasoned veteran. And she's a lady. It's a squat. They're not supposed to feel it. Us men supposed to feel it. All right. What we're going to do now, St. Lucia, we're going to do alternate calf raises. It's like you're walking in slow motion, but on your toes. So we're going to squeeze and squeeze. Ready? Again, engage your core and use your hand movement. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, see the calves work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Right. 12. St. Lucia, I don't know, but it's tough. Talk to me, Tora. I'm about to pass out. I'm good. Good. Last but not least, simple exercise, the fundamentals of using the legs. We're going to do some simple lunges. All right? Now, don't tell me you cannot lunge, because everybody walking, everybody has run. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. And back. 2. 3. 4. 5. Back flat, chest out, core in. 6. Woo! 7. Let's go. 8. 9. 10, 11, and 12. Again, guys, simple, easy exercises. Stop making excuses. 6 minutes, already done. You sweat, then you just go and take a shower, and you get ready to go to work. Stop making excuses. Just be focused about this lifestyle. This lifestyle can save your life in the long run. And will be a lot cheaper if you proceed to take care of your body than you proceed to the hospital. With that said, good morning.
That's our show for today. Go on out and have an awesome, awesome Tuesday. Of course, like I said, we want to see you at dawn. We want to see you engaged. We want to see you supporting all that is happening on the island leading up to the weekend. And of course, safety is of paramount. Be sure to be safe in the coming days. And I tell you what, there's always going to be rocks in the road ahead. They can be stumbling blocks or they can be stepping stones. It all depends on how you use them. Ponder upon that for the rest of the day. See you tomorrow.